Morning everybody, so it's Monday again, boo, last Monday of November, so not sure where that's gone, but my food to take to work today, so in here I've got 40 grams of porridge oats, I've got 250 mils of milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon. I'm just going to pop that in the microwave once I get to work. And then one of my favourite treats this time of year is mince pies. I don't really like fruit cake too much, but little mince pies I do like, but they are extremely high in calories because the mince meat itself is rich in fats and sugars, and then you've got all the pastry. So a simple way to get that flavour but not have too many calories is I've got a tablespoon of mincemeat and an apple, and I will add that to the porridge once the porridge is warmed through. So I'll put the mincemeat on the top and I'll chop up the apple and stir that through the porridge. So a really simple way to get that mince pie flavour without all of the calories if you like that flavour profile. For lunch I've got the last pot of my butternut squash soup from last week's mix. I'm also taking a mug shot because I've got a couple of meetings this afternoon. I don't want to be hungry and tempted, so I'm going to have the mug shot and the soup. And then I've got a satsuma easy peeler just to take for an extra piece of fruit. So that's my food for Monday. Morning everybody, so it is Tuesday morning and I need to stop for petrol this morning, so I'm going to get one of the big fruit pots with kind of melon, strawberries, grapes and stuff in it to have for my breakfast this morning with this yogurt when I get to work. And then for lunch I've got a little bit of salad. I've got some of this Spice Sensation couscous, which I'll probably eat half of that pack. And then I've got some of these sweet chili Scottish salmon bites to put with it. So it'll be couscous, salmon and a little bit of side salad. And then I've got some garlic and herb dressing to take with me to have with it. For snacks today, I'm just going to take this Hi-Fi fruit and nut bar. I am in a meeting all morning and probably across lunchtime as well, which there'll be fruit and things out at the meeting, so I can snack on some extra fruit if I need to. So yep, that's my plan for Tuesday. Morning everybody, it's Wednesday morning and today I'm taking with me a yoghurt, one of my favourite Irish coffee flavour. So in here I've got some strawberries, some blueberries and some kiwi. I'm then taking a pear, an apple and a satsuma to have through the day. Lunchtime I've got some bacon medallions left from making dinner last night and some mushrooms, which I will warm up and then have a little blob of brown sauce with them, and I've got some chopped tomatoes to eat with that as well, and then a Hi-Fi bar just as an extra snack. So quite a fruity day today, but that will be fine. That will get me. I'd like to have a day a week where I don't have as much, like I don't have a cereal base or anything like that. So my Hi-Fi bar is my kind of fibre bit for today. And then lunchtime, I was going to take some vegetable soup as well because I have some of that I made last night, but I actually think this is going to be enough for me. Caleb's got a cold. I feel like I'm getting a cold, and usually when that happens I'm not very hungry, so I don't want to overload myself, although I know the soup will be good at fighting off anything, but I might have some soup when I get home. We've got football practice after work today, so I might have some soup then. Anyway, we're off to work and school. Morning everybody, it's Thursday morning and we're ready to go off to work and school. So today for my food, I've got in here some porridge oats, which I've just mixed with a little bit of cinnamon. I've measured out my milk because it's hard to measure the milk. So when I took porridge the other day at work, I guessed and I had too little and then too much milk. So I've measured out the amount of milk I need and I'll take it with me. I've also got a tablespoon of mincemeat to stir through and an apple which I will chop up and stir through the porridge, and that combination is absolutely, this time of year, it's really delicious. For lunch I've got a pot of my butternut squash, red chilli and red onion soup, which I'm really looking forward to. I've also got a satsuma and 2 plums, and then for a snack I've got a Skinny Whip strawberry bar. So that's my food for a Thursday. Caleb, you ready for school?
Yeah.
You look smart.
Yeah.
Put your jumper on.
Yeah.
Okay, have a great day.
Yeah. Bye.
Morning everybody, so it is Friday morning and it is super early. It's just after 5 o'clock. I've got a long day on the road today. I've got about 8 hours of driving altogether and 2 to 3 hours of meetings. So really long day. So I'm taking some food in the car with me. There's no way I would eat anything this early before I leave. So I've got a protein bot, as I call it. I've got some boiled eggs, some cheese and some ham, and I will just have that on my passenger seat. I call it a passenger seat picnic, and just pick at it as I'm driving, as and when I'm peckish. I've then also got an apple and a pear that I can eat in the car if I need to. I'm taking a mug shot so that when I get there, before I drive back home, I can have one of those. It's a possibility there will be some lunch available at the meeting, although it's not officially a lunch meeting, so not sure. Sometimes the people I'm going to visit at one of our other sites just get stuff in when we're coming up. Sometimes they don't. So if they don't, I'll have this. If they do, I'll have a sandwich or something. And then I'm taking 2 hi-fi bars, the chocolate orange, which is my favourite, most decadent one, and the fruit and nut, which is quite filling one. So I'm taking that with me. I will probably stop. I'm also taking a mug of my winter spice hot ribena to drink on the way up. I just wasn't feeling coffee. I think it's just because it's so early. But if I start to feel like I really need a coffee, I can stop and get one at one of the petrol stations on the way up. And I will probably also pick up another pot of fruit, like some berries or grapes and melon or something like that, at some point in my journey today. So that's what I'm taking with me. Thank you for joining me for this weekly look at my breakfast and lunches on the go. I hope it's given you some ideas for your own pack-ups if you're a working out of the home, away from home person. And we'll see you back here next week.